Yay! So I did the tip video, like beginner tip sort of thing, and then I played a bit more, and some of it still holds true, and I found that some of it is not, and I've discovered some more things, and sort of a things I wish I would have known before playing situation. Instead of individually collecting all of your lootness, hold down the collect button. Ta-da! As far as combat, it doesn't necessarily mention the jump attack. And the jump attack is super good. Another thing it doesn't tell you, you can hit back projectiles and smack them in their little faces with their own stuff. Your camp stays with you. One of my early thought things was, oh, I screwed this camp up, it's fine, I'll move on to the next area and start a brand new fresh camp. Nah, wrong. Good thing is, when you rebuild, you don't lose anything as far as materials goes. You'll have to get extra charms, but it's not really hard to get those. Especially the higher level you get, the more charms you get per Mandrake Munchkin. Look at what's happening here. Oh yeah. The camp is set up. I can work with this. I'm gonna hit level 9 and put some turrets in these corners. I was basically trying to figure out how I wanted to set my base up, and it occurred to me that I had played Castle Clash or Clash of Clans or freaking whatever, one of those games, a combination of Clash and Clans and Kings and Castles and Clash and thing, whatever the... Anyway, so yeah, that's effectively what I've done here with the base. Plus, with this, way more jump attacks so you clear them out faster. I may be a genius. I am a genius. This annoyed the hell out of me for a little while. It's kinda hard, I guess, to tell which way that the fence is facing. So then you end up planning it and they build and you end up with it facing the wrong direction, and I find that to be annoying as hell, and I did it far too many times. So when planting either of the fences, look for the little part that's poking out. That's the front of the fence. It's more or less smooth on the back at the bottom, but it's the same way for both of them. Now, when selling to the magpie, be careful, because sometimes you won't be able to tell one weapon from the other weapon versus durability loss and that sort of thing, so you can accidentally sell the wrong thing. So if nothing else, drop the items right here that you're worried that you might accidentally sell, or the duplicates or something. Sell the stuff, pick them back up, go on about your business. There is a maximum storage capacity on the depot, just like there is on your inventory. I don't know what the count is exactly, and I supremely hope they add some type of sorting function to that depot. It desperately needs it. But any hoozles, there is a maximum storage capacity to that. And with that in mind, there are certain items that you will get an abundance of, but not use very much. So you can have a bit of leeway with the shop center over here. For example, you don't use leaf bundles for much of anything at all. I have 1 stack in my depot, which is way more than I'll ever need. So everything else is an automatic sell. You could abuse that. I'm really not interested in my survival games being overtly easy. That's part of the reason why I don't pick up my waypoints before I go to the next area, and part of the reason why I'm not going to go out and just farm trees and sell everything and just get immense amounts of money and just buy whatever you need. I mean, what's the point of playing the game at that point? But to each their own. I'm just not going to do it, so yeah. As far as your item crafting stuff goes, the healing totem don't waste your time on it. It doesn't heal nearly as much as the healing salve does. Which, yeah, fine, I get it. It works for a group of people. So if you have 4 people with you, then maybe it would behoove you to use a healing totem. But, except for the fact that it doesn't. Because it doesn't heal you hardly any at all. You might as well just use your own individual healing salve, even if you had a group of people playing together. I love everything about this. So if you get ridiculous resources, which, what do you need? So yeah, glowstone clusters. You could put those along the edge of your base and keep the enemy from ever touching it. Bye, baby.